Greetings, everyone. Mark Tapson for the David Horowitz Freedom Center. The Super Bowl is over, so now everyone, myself included, can finally stop talking and thinking about Taylor Swift. But there's one more thing to say about the Super Bowl before we watch it disappear in the rearview mirror until next year, and that is the controversy over the so-called Black National Anthem. Democrat Congressman Steve Cohen, who represents a majority black district in Tennessee, complained on Twitter. Yes, I know it's called X now, but X is a dumb name. Cohen complained after the game that, quote, very, very few, unquote, people in the stadium stood for the singing of the hymn, Lift Every Voice and Sing, which Cohen called the Negro National Anthem. He said this did not paint, quote, a pretty picture of the Super Bowl crowd, unquote. If you're not a football fan or you're a little unclear about why some Americans think we have an unofficial black national anthem in addition to our official anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, the NAACP has been pushing Lift Every Voice and Sing, written by James Weldon Johnson in 1900, to be the country's black national anthem as far back as 1917. The wealthy race hustlers of today's Democrat Party have a vested interest in rubbing raw the wounds of racial resentment and keeping this country bitterly divided. Race mongers like Nicole Hannah-Jones, the historical revisionist behind the debunked narrative of the 1619 Project, want to sell the lie that the Star-Spangled Banner is an anthem only for white Americans. Ever since the death of the leftist martyr George Floyd, the notion of granting a black national anthem equal time with the Star-Spangled Banner has gained ground. It's now played prior to many sporting events, including the last 4, Super Bowls. Grammy winner Andra Day performed the song this past weekend before what Representative Steve Cohen considered an insufficiently respectful crowd. Cohen is a race-mongering radical with such a condescending white savior complex that back in 2007, after first being elected to Congress, he attempted to become the first white member of the Congressional Black Caucus. He was harshly rebuffed, however. As CBC member William Lacey Clay explained rather simply to reporters at the time, Cohen is white, and the caucus is black. That doesn't sound very diverse and inclusive, though. What if Cohen is transracial and identifies as black? Anyway, Steve Cohen's bitter swipe at Super Bowl fans understandably drew some pushback on social media. One X user told Cohen he should stand only for one national anthem, our actual anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Cohen responded, I stand for both, and in Memphis, most do. Really? How does he know that most people in Memphis stand for Lift Every Voice and Sing? Did he take a poll? In any case, what difference does it make if most people in Memphis do stand for it? It wouldn't matter if everyone in the country stood for it because it's not our national anthem. It's not even our national hymn. Technically, we don't have a national hymn, but if we did, that honor would and should go to America the Beautiful, or possibly my personal favorite, the Battle Hymn of the Republic. This country has only one national anthem, just like it has only one flag. These unite us all races, as Americans, but woke race hucksters want a black national anthem because fomenting racial division is a lucrative industry these days and a fast track to political power. They want to pledge allegiance to and fly the Black Lives Matter flag, the Palestinian flag, the LGBTQ flag, every flag but the Stars and Stripes, because they don't want Americans united in patriotic pride. You can't spark a revolution if there's no kindling. And that's what the identity politics left is hell-bent, literally, on doing. Dividing and conquering, tearing this nation down, trashing everything it stands for with the aim of erecting an equitable utopia on its ruins. Not equal, equitable. Equity means redistributing power and wealth to those who claim falsely that they have been oppressed and who now want to be the oppressor. It's called racial revenge, and the race hustlers want to exploit that sentiment for power and profit. We're not going to let them. Sorry, Congressman Cohen, but those of us who love this country, black and white and every shade in between, we honor it by standing for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. We don't take a knee to protest it, and we don't stand up for a segregating alternative. Thanks for listening. Be seeing you.